of you do not understand what the Fulanis have in store for you. Very, very soon it is going to happen. And when it happens, your eyes will clear. And about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you. It is the spillover of their same, should I say, terror effects that we are feeling right across the South. That was why we said with the launch of ESN that we cannot allow that nonsense to continue. They know they are not going to make any headway in the East. They have turned their attention to the West. They are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them. That enabled Fulani
Let me pause it here. You see, I like, if I'm wrong, I am the first to come out to say I'm wrong. I'm telling you. You see this guy here, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I never supported IPOP. I'll be honest with you. I never did. I thought they were too aggressive, you know. I didn't believe in their cause. But now, I'm looking at all his videos. It looks as if this man saw the future. I'm telling you the truth. Everything he said in the past is happening now in our very before in Nigeria. I'm telling you, this man saw the future. And you know the one where they bust my head? Sunday Igboho, that probably did worse than him, is a chief in Yoruba land today. Militants, this Fulani militant that is causing mayhem in Nigeria today, they are repentant and they are in Nigerian military as repentant militants. Guess what? This gentleman is still in prison in Nigeria under Jagaban government. Is it fair? It's not fair. It's wrong. This guy actually saw the future. I feel bad that I did not even listen to him or believe him. I feel bad. And he should not be in prison. It's wrong. If there's any atom of fairness in this country called Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu should be a free man. If you guys don't want to host him in your country, then let him go back to his family in London. And as again, I have to accept for the first time in my life that Nigeria is actually a zone. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talker. If you release him to go home to his family, it's unfair. Fair is fair.
When are we going to collectively come together and demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because everything he opened his mouth to talk about Nigeria has come to pass.
They have turned their attention to the West. They are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying.
I mean no disrespect, my Yoruba people. When are you going to come out in one voice and demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because everything Mazi opened his mouth to say about Yoruba people is happening right on our eyes. There are many more Mazi Nnamdi Kanu opened his mouth to say that are yet to come to pass. That means there is 99.9% possibility that they are going to happen. I understand some of you are saying, oh, I judged him wrongly, oh, I didn't like some of the things he said. But you are also seeing it now that everything Mazi said is happening in Nigeria today. When are we going to remove tribalism, remove ethnic intolerance, and come together, speak on one voice, and demand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case to be reviewed? This is a case where bandits are going online, showing their money. This is a case where bandits are kidnapping retired generals, making demand from the federal government. This is a case where bandits are doing all sorts. The Nigerian government are not doing anything. Everything Mazi said about Yoruba people is happening. It has happened. Many more is going to happen. Many more will happen. I love Nigeria too much to keep quiet on this. If you claim to love Nigeria, ask yourself this question. How many things has Mazi said that did not come to pass today? Why are we deluding ourselves? Because of tribalism? Because of ethnicity? That's the only reason why we are keeping quiet. We're not telling ourselves the truth. I am saying this today. Many more is going to happen based on what we have seen so far. Based on what Nnamdi Kanu said. Many more is going to happen. We need to stay awake and demand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, or at least let them look into his case. Because we're talking about a country where bandits are doing all sorts and they are going free. Make when I open in the eyes of my lovely people, many more will happen.
I stand here today as a Nigerian who can no longer stay silent. When are we going to come together across ethnic lines, regions, and political differences to collectively demand the immediate and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Everything this man warned us about years ago is unfolding right before our eyes, like a prophecy we chose to ignore at our own peril. I remember how he spoke passionately about the growing insecurity, the breakdown of law and order, the unchecked banditry, and the creeping threats that would one day make life unbearable for ordinary citizens in every part of the country. Back then, many dismissed him as divisive or extreme, but look around us now. Rising cases of banditry and violent crime are no longer confined to one region. Even in Yoruba land, communities that once enjoyed relative peace are now grappling with kidnappings, farm invasions, and senseless killings. The same patterns he highlighted are repeating in different parts of the Federation. He saw this coming, and we owe it to ourselves to acknowledge that. I join my voice to those calling on our Yoruba brothers and sisters to stand with us in this demand. Sunday Igboho has earned respect among many of you for defending his people and speaking truth to power. In the same spirit, it is time to recognize that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's detention is not just an Igbo or Southeast issue, it is a Nigerian issue that affects all of us. When one voice warning about national decay is silenced, it weakens everyone's ability to speak out. The insecurity plaguing the North, the East, the West, and the Middle Belt is interconnected. We cannot keep pretending otherwise. It pains me to admit this, but like Dr. Zoe, the Canada-based Nigerian doctor, I regret not taking those warnings more seriously earlier. Many of us were caught up in the noise, the propaganda, or our own ethnic suspicions. We failed to listen deeply. Now, with repentant Boko Haram members being reintegrated in some places, while a man who used his platform to expose these dangers remains locked up, the contradiction is glaring. It feels unjust. It feels short-sighted. We must rise above tribal sentiment and demand justice, not just for Kanu as an individual, but for the sake of the truths he stood for. Nigeria needs healing, and that healing cannot begin while credible voices are kept in detention amid worsening national challenges. Let this be the moment we put aside our divisions. Let us speak with one voice, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, and every other group for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and for a more secure, honest conversation about the future of our country. The time for excuses is over. The evidence is all around us. Now is the time to act together.